don't know the power of a reaction.
There's been an awakening. Have you felt it?
Man, I am messed up, man. I am messed up. You know, I was going to do a video last week when I saw episode 5 of the Book of Boba Fett. Or chapter 5, whatever you want to call it, man. Oh my God, I am so messed up, man. I was going to do a video on it because I was really excited. But I got caught up with some other things I just didn't do it. Now I've seen episode 6. Or chapter 6. I'm fucked up, man. Mentally, man. Emotionally, man. That pulled on all of my heartstrings. Okay? So if y'all ain't seen it, I'm talking spoilers. I'm talking about how I feel about it. Absolute truth is, many people do not like the Book of Boba Fett. I have enjoyed the Book of Boba Fett. I didn't expect to enjoy the Book of Boba Fett. I realized Boba Fett has a large fan base off of his cool look, his quiet demeanor. He doesn't appear in Star Wars that much, but he became a popular character. He's kind of like Darth Maul. You know, Darth Maul wasn't really in there much, but he's very popular for his look and his martial arts, and you know what I mean, the coolness about the cool factor with him. And I ended up enjoying Boba Fett. I started to see people reviewing it, talking about how they didn't like it. And even the actor that plays him says he should be more stoic. He shouldn't talk as much. I'm fine with it because he's got to live. He's got to communicate with people. And even the strong silent types, they have to have conversations with people in real life to get stuff in life. Whether it's groceries, jobs, whatever it is. Sex, you got to talk. You know what I mean? So anyway, I saw the last episode. And, you know, I thought it was off the chain. It was the best episode. It was like Boba Fett wasn't in it. And it was the best, you know, and he ended up making the armor at the end for Grogu. And he was like, I got to visit a little friend. And I knew it was chainmail. When I did my reaction on Patreon, I was like, what is it, chainmail? Like, I was just thinking, like, what kind of armor could he give him? I'm like, chainmail's got to be it. So now in this episode, he goes to see Grogu. He wants to give him the chainmail. And I keep forgetting her name, but, you know, Anakin's Padawan, she's like, look, if you go see him, his attachment to you is great. It's just going to make things harder for him. So he says it's his right to have it as a foundling of the Mandalorian. So he chooses, though, to have her give it to him. At that point, I'm getting emotional. Okay, I'm getting emotional. All right. Grogu actually sees the ship fly away. I'm like, man, this is messing with me, man. Because I almost cried when he took his mask off for him at the end. So then, you know, it shows Grogu training with Luke Skywalker when they did a much better job with the deep fake or whatever it is. I was happy with the deep fake that they did, even though it's still a little, I guess you could say, stiff. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. Him training with Grogu, the reminiscence of carrying Yoda and all this stuff, like it was all there. The fan service was there. I loved it. I really did. Him training him, I used the Force and jump and all that. Then you get to the end. And he gives Grogu the choice. And I end up, he has Yoda's lightsaber. He said, this belongs to my master. You can have this lightsaber. Or, this is the chainmail. The Mandalorian gifted this to you. You can choose this. But if you can only choose one. If you choose the chainmail, you return to your friend. If you choose the lightsaber, you train as a Jedi, it could take years to master, and you may not see the Mandalorian again. Because a short time to you is a lifetime to others, because they live so long, you know? Yoda, live so long. It's that species. And I was just like, he asks him, which one are you choosing? He looks at each one. He looks at the camera directly. His ears perk up. And that's it. I'm just like, man, fuck that. He can be a Jedi and wear chainmail, but I get it. We can wear the chainmail, but it's still, there's that attachment in it. He always, you know what I mean? There's that attachment in it. I get it in the Jedi way and all this other stuff. And, you know, the Mandalorian himself, I forgot what he had to do from the other episode. I forgot what he had to do because he told her he did show his face. So he had to go and do something. I can't remember. I don't know if it was just delivering that. I don't know what it was. I'll go back and look. I'm sure y'all tell me in the comment section. But I'm fucked up. I'm emotional, man. I'm messed up. You know? Luke usually does everything that I want him to. Yeah, he's very fan-friendly. And he doesn't make decisions or do things that kind of split the fans. I just didn't like that. And I'm not angry at Luke, but I'm angry at him having to choose because he can be a blend of both. He can be. I'm sure it can be done. Shoot, Luke's out there using Force Crush. From what I learned, most Jedis they disapprove of that. So, you know, because it's more destructive or whatever, or the violence in it. But, and you got to see his memories of the Jedi Temple being attacked, but it cut off, so we don't know who saved him yet. And I'm like, they're probably going to show us in season 2 of The Mandalorian. You know, Luke awakened his memories, and when he was training him, you know, the girl, she said something to him about, you know, like his training's going well or whatever, and he was just, so that I'm training him well, is that he's remembering. I'm just like, wow, man. Like, I got such an attachment to this little Muppet here. And his attachment and relationship to the Mandalorian and Luke being there. Man, I almost cried when I saw Luke carrying him and flipping it. I was just like, man, this is too much. This is too much. I'm like, I'm not a guy that usually cries during fan service moments. Like, there were people bawling their eyes out when Luke saved him at the end. But I ended up almost crying when the Mandalorian showed his face to him. Like, that really choked me up, man. I don't know what it is, but this is too much for me as a Star Wars fan. Scarlett don't even know she ain't been watching the Boba Fett. I gotta show her those 2 episodes. She gonna know. She a punk. She gonna cry. Trust me. She gonna cry in the car. Post comments down below. Let me know what you all thought. I loved these 2 episodes. I cannot wait for the 2nd season of Mandalorian. I can't wait to see what happens with Grogu, what happens with Luke. I cannot wait. There's so much they can do with this. Grogu can get his own series where he's CGI and he's learning with Luke and he's his own little Jedi becoming powerful. Like, that chainmail, does he choose that or does he wear it? Like, if they continue the whole Kylo Ren BS, if Kylo Ren destroys the temple and kills the other people, his students, does Grogu put on the chainmail at some point? Does that save him from being killed? Or is he away off planet training somewhere? You know, because there's always, people always do stuff in movies where, you know, Darth Vader destroyed all the Jedi. And no, he didn't. There's some people he didn't find. You got what I'm saying? You find that out later. And so Grogu could definitely be alive. There's so many ways they could go with this, man. So many ways. But I am a very happy Star Wars fan, and I can't wait to see what they have, you know, going forth. I erase that last trilogy out of my mind. So as long as that's erased, and the Han Solo movie is erased, which is okay to me. I actually didn't hate it, but it was okay. I'm cool with Rogue One and all this, The Mandalorian, and the other movies, the prequels. I like the prequels, you know, the second one. And you know, dude irritated me in the first one. I don't know why I can't remember his name. The frog type, flappy eared, irritating. Jar Jar, I couldn't stand him. But of course, of the original 3, like I'm a happy Star Wars fan right now. I can't wait to see what happens. 10 million subscribers. Woo!